guys out there?
I am so excited. We are here at Farm Rock, and I am with Michael Sweet. He just performed the most amazing acoustic set.
Thank you. You guys are being too kind, because as I said 5 minutes ago, I just go up there and scream until the set's over, and that's about it.
Your voice sounded gorgeous, and I hope you heard Kip Winger step on stage and say, "Oh my gosh, didn't Michael sound incredible?"
He's amazing. He's one of the few guys that still has 100% of his voice, at least to my ears. So he's amazing.
So
Kip's amazing.
let's talk about that. I mean, how do you keep your incredible voice, and you have to still have a love for it to be out here doing it?
You do. You got to have that passion, because it's all going to come from within. But at the same time, you got to take care of yourself. And I try to. I mean, I don't always, I drink a lot of coffee, which is bad for singers.
That's not the worst thing I've ever heard from a rock and roller. Not the worst thing,
but if I stop the coffee and I put cream in it and all that stuff, if I stop the coffee, I'd probably have an easier go at it. I try to, not abuse my voice.
Yeah.
I don't smoke, occasional cigar or whatever, but I don't smoke. I don't drink a lot. I try to take care of it. I try to eat right. I try to condition myself, and I think that really helps. That's all I can do.
And the fans were singing along, completely entranced.
Some of the songs,
I mean, it was magical.
Yeah.
I got some shots with the camera of you and the fans. I mean, you just completely have them hypnotized.
Awesome.
You've kept their attention for decades.
It's tricky when you're in a band and you go up there with 3 other guys or 4 other guys, and you've got drums and amps and stuff. It's not as difficult to keep their attention, because there's a lot of stuff going on. But when you go up acoustically, you got to figure out ways to keep their attention, and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Tonight it was great.
Oh, you
it's
definitely
a good crowd,
had 'em.
and everybody was here to have a good time, and it was awesome.
If I may ask, what sort of media do you listen to? Do you have MP3s, CDs? What do you listen to for your own?
I do have MP3s. I don't listen to that often. We actually do load up our CDs in the car.
I'm curious
to a catalog, a library. So it's MP3.
Okay. Yep.
And we listen to that a lot.
And what kind of music do you listen to?
Oh gosh, I listen. This is going to sound weird, but I don't listen to a lot of music.
Okay. That's not weird.
And occasionally I do, and when I do, it's usually not metal.
Okay.
Or hard rock. Sometimes it is, but usually it's something like when we're having dinner, we'll throw on some smooth jazz, or
oh, nice.
We had something on the other night that was a soundscape, so it was kind of an Oriental Asian kind of sound. I mean, we listen to lighter stuff, and occasionally classic rock.
Cool, because you don't want to, have your brain. You don't want to be doing the analysis that comes with being a professional musician.
When you play it, though, when you play a certain genre of music, a style of music, you don't usually listen to it.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Maybe that's just me.
Is there anything that's got you excited, a cause or something that is taking up your time outside of rock and roll?
Oh, well, so many. I mean, the most important thing that I do and that Stryper has done is to try to be a light in what I view as, unfortunately, we all do, we see it on the news, a dark world, There's a lot of light in the world, but there's a lot of darkness in the world, and we just try to shine light on the dark areas. And it's sad to see some of the things that happen in life.
Yeah.
So we're always trying to, through our music, give an encouraging message.
I could tell by the way you had those people in that crowd. I mean, you have been encouraging people for their whole lives.
I think people need that. We all need encouragement, because it's tough enough to live in this world.
It is hard. That's harder. It's way harder to be positive, too, than to come out and just be like...
You're right. Like, I'm not as positive as I was when I was 20 years old.
Hey, well, you've lived a little bit of life.
Yeah, and, the world we live in, it gets a little bit more negative each day. But like I said, there's a lot of good people out there. who are spreading the love and the light, and we're trying to do that, and we've been doing that from day one.